Hi.
Hey guys.
We thought today we would show you what's in our camera bag. The last time we did one of these videos was 2022, so a whole 2 years ago.
That's mad.
Yeah.
It feels like yesterday.
It does.
That's so crazy.
We've slimmed down what we use quite a bit, so we've been playing around with what we like and what we don't like.
Yep.
So we thought we'd share the things that we use.
Yep.
If you're interested in any of these things, I'll leave them down in our description so that you can click and get them on Amazon. But let's just get to it.
Absolutely.
I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go.
So starting off with our drone, it
Yep.
comes in this handy dandy DJI bag.
DJI Mavic Mini 2.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like.
Yep.
We've had this one a little while now.
We have. It's our second one.
Probably about the 2 years.
Must be.
Yeah. So we do love it. We've got the controller that goes with it, and then it comes with batteries, obviously.
Can never have too many batteries.
Yeah. So we've not been using it a ton over winter. It's hard to use over winter, but we've been trying to use it a little bit more. So
absolutely, we do love the drone. We always, as much as we can use it, we try to.
Yeah, I know that there are new ones out of this now that are way quieter.
Yes.
Which has its pros and cons. Because I think the seagulls aren't scared of it.
That's true.
When it's quiet. But yeah, we love this one. I think we will probably always use.
It's working really well for us, really. We're getting more comfortable with it. We know how to fly it now. I think you're always a bit hesitant when you first get a drone. Now I don't feel like we are now. What's nice is get your shots.
Yeah.
It still does what we need it to do. I know, like Emma said, there's new ones out there.
They bring a new one out every year, and I guess for like people that use drones all the time, you want that new one. But for us, it's just an additional.
Well, apart from filming in 4K, that we don't upload much in 4K anyway.
This does film in 4K.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And you know, I know the new ones only film in 4K, but it doesn't benefit us because we didn't upload in 4K. As well as it being quieter, like you said, there wasn't anything else much different to it, really.
Well, this is the one we've got anyway. Okay, so another DJI product. They do seem to be like.
I do like DJI.
Yeah, they are ahead of the game. So we've got this little pouch. If you've seen our mic video, there's a full video. I will leave linked.
Check it out.
There.
Yeah.
And so this is just our microphone. So I'll just show you these quickly because
we're not wearing.
We're not wearing them. But yeah, they come in a little kit like that.
Yeah.
These are the mics. You get the little muff thing.
The dead cat.
Yeah, we really like them. A little bit tricky to get our head around at first, but we've got it now, I think.
Yeah, we had the game slightly off. I don't know if you've seen was it a Norway cruise? Or what was it cruise?
No, it was Miami, the
Miami
Virgin
cruise.
one.
Yeah, we had the game slightly off, so we had too much loudness coming into your mic. So that's just a setting issue, what we had wrong.
And hopefully you didn't notice, because hopefully I was able to edit them properly.
So hopefully we got that sorted now. Time will tell on our next time we use them.
Yes.
But I think we sorted that out.
So the next big thing you are actually on, so that is our Sony ZV-1.
Yes.
Or ZV-1, however you want to say it.
We love this camera.
Yeah.
We really do. We've had it for a while now, and I'm getting a bit itchy feet because I want a new camera, but there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with our camera. And I just want a new camera, but we love it. So it's pointless. But I think when we do need a new one, potentially, I think we both agree that we want the next one up to you.
I think the Sony, is it EV something?
Yeah.
It's got interchangeable lenses. On this camera, we have a wide angle attachment as well.
Yeah.
We just got ours from Amazon. I know other people that use this camera also get this attachment because the framing on the Sony ZV-1 is just a little bit too narrow if you're two people.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
apart from that, we love the camera.
Yeah.
Touch wood, you see, not sort of done us any harm really, and it's always worked as it should.
Yeah.
And we do like it. We like it, the picture. We like how easy it is. So,
and the colours are always quite nice. And,
I think
the sound without the mics is really great.
Really is, yeah. I think there's certain cameras out at the moment that the colour's slightly off in my eye anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we obviously have a million batteries for that. We won't show you we will show you those.
It's only some of them, not all.
Okay, so moving on to our actual camera bag. We've been using this camera bag, I think, since we started YouTube.
We probably have, yeah.
So it's this one. It is by Low Pro.
Yeah.
So we'll leave that link. It is, in my opinion, the best camera bag. I mean, I haven't had other camera bags, but I love this one.
It does what it needs it to do, yeah. We haven't had a problem with it. It's safe, it's sturdy, it fits our MacBook in it when we're going away.
Yeah.
It does what it needs to do, and it's plenty of space for everything, so that's good.
So we keep some spare SD cards just in the front. We've got 2 at the moment, and wipes and things like that just in this very front pouch, just because they fit. We also do fit the MacBook in here when we travel, so that's good. And then it has another pouch right here, which is a mess and I don't want to show you, but it's just full of cables and chargers and protectors for our phone. Yeah, that's where all of our cables are. It needs a good tidy before we take it anywhere. But yeah, so that's just cables and things like that. And then in this main compartment, just here, we have this cool pouch that has been in all of our gadget videos. Bob and Kelly got us this one from Disney World, and it kind of zips so you can have it smaller or bigger. It's currently fairly empty because all of the wires are just roaming around, but this is where we normally keep our cables and chargers and wires and things like that. So that's that one. We have a couple of these
adapters, yes.
Adapters. So this one, you pick. This one's by Big Fish. You pick which country you are going to. So that's the UK, that's the US, that's the EU. And then on this side, you can plug in whatever you need to. So whichever country you are. And it also has some USB and USB-C in the bottom there. So that one's really handy. And it's got a fair few. So there's 2 USB and then 2 of the smaller ones as well.
We never have a problem with charging them. We've got a lot of things to charge, and with this and we've got one more, we've got the space for everything.
Yeah, we've never needed
more.
Yeah. This is, I don't know why we have 2 of these. I can't remember why we have
Because I
2.
use that one for the GoPro.
Oh, okay. So this is, there are way more sophisticated tripods you can have. I like how this one feels in my hand, so we have bought 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's got a little spirit level on it, and it's just so simple.
Yeah.
This moves around if you need it to. It is a tiny stand.
Yeah.
I just like the way it feels.
It is nice. It feels sturdy.
Yeah.
And we had that for a long time as well, to be fair.
Yeah, but that's what this one is as well.
It does what it needs to do, and I know, like you say, you've got a grid or one wraps around thing. I've never found like we needed that.
Yeah, and I know Sony have one that is like the shape that I hold. So I hold this in a weird shape, so like kind of that shape. The Sony one is also that shape, and it has buttons and things like that, which is cool, but it is like £100, and I just don't feel like it's necessary.
Yeah, it does look cool, and obviously we've got a Sony camera, so perhaps we should have had that, and we should have played with that, but we haven't missed it. I don't know if we had it, we'd say we needed it.
But sometimes simple is the best.
Yeah.
This one is by iGadget. Okay, so we have a couple of power banks.
Yeah, you can never have too many of them.
This one is my favourite, but I think I just like the shape of it. And it's got a few good charges on it.
Yeah.
So this one is by Anchor.
Yeah.
It's just round like that. Does it have a special? This is the Power Core 5000, so there's that one.
We've got loads of them, all different ones.
We have, this one, and this is a Goodman's one that we've had for years. So yeah, we have a couple of those. Because iPhones, when you're actually using them, they don't stay charged for as long as I would like.
My Pro Max is quite good.
Yeah.
I know that obviously if you've not got a Pro Max, it's slightly worse on the battery, but the Pro Max seems to last all day.
Yeah. This is where we keep, it's just a bag at the moment, it's where we keep our external hard drives when we're travelling. So
we said before, we normally have one external for, like, we transfer our footage into an external every night. And we put it in the folders, so we normally have one per trip. Yeah. So we take an empty one with us, and that to transport it nice and safe.
But it's plugged into the computer at the moment.
Yep.
So there's that. This is John's Airfly.
I love that. Yes. That's not me vlogging, but it is in there.
It's in the gadget bag.
Yeah. I love that. Check that video out. We've done it on travel day to Miami. You connect your AirPods to your airplane, fantastic. Yeah. If you want to know more about that, let us know, because that's really good. Yeah. But it's not vlogging, like I said, it's gadget.
This is what we use to connect. We connect this into the MacBook, because obviously the MacBook doesn't have any sockets. And it just gives you all of the room to like, so this is an SD one, these are for obviously USBs, and then it's, what is that called, a SCART lead?
A USB, no,
the big one.
HDMI lead.
Yeah, that's the one.
HDMI.
Yeah. So it just gives you the options for that, so you can actually do things while you're away, which is
because
good.
that's the only problem with having an app where you can't. It works really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, we've had it for a while now, and that works really well to connect things, like you said.
Yeah, this is our other plug travel adapter.
Yep.
So you have. This one is a little bit more fiddly, but I do like it. So you have the heads that slot onto there to make it a plug, and then it gives you the slots on the back there.
Yeah.
And so the other one is easier to use. But
again, with that and that, I think that's all we use with charging and stuff, and that's plenty of room.
Yeah. So these are some microphones that we tried out before.
Yeah.
We do really like these. But the other ones worked better with our setup.
The only problem with these is a lot of wires. There's a lot of wires around. They're great for backup, and if you sat down, they're perfect. We'll keep them as a backup.
Look how many wires there
exactly.
are.
Obviously, the new ones that we showed you a minute ago,
wireless.
It's so much easier. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is a lot easier. We have. Oh, we're coming to the end of it, so it's fine. This is the GoPro Black 12. We got this before our last trip, and John has really enjoyed using this one.
I love that one, yeah.
I didn't use it as much as John did, but one thing I did really enjoy is that you can film this way, and then there's an option on the screen to flip it so that you can film vertical, which is great for like shorts and TikTok.
I love that. I really like it. I think it's great for B-roll. The stabilisation on it's perfect. I love the fact that you got a screen on front of this one now. I know there's probably a newer one out now, but like I say, it's perfect for us.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you can wear your AirPods and it's a microphone. That's really helpful if you're doing a bit of B-roll and want to talk to camera. It's a really versatile camera. Obviously, it's waterproof. It's obviously action camera. So all the ones that you don't want to take our main camera on and get damaged, like in a beach and the sand and stuff, it's perfect for that. Yeah,
and like I said, I just think they've made it way more like versatile, like John said, by making the flip option, which we did use quite a lot. So
and I was surprised because we had an old GoPro and the sound was awful. I didn't know if the sound was better anyway. I think it is. I'm like, it's good on it anyway, but because I had my AirPod in and used it as a microphone, it sounded alright.
Yeah. You know? And then finally, well, there are more cables and things that I'm sure you're not interested in, but finally, this is our spare camera, our other camera.
Our backup, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it is a great camera.
It is.
We just didn't get on with it as well as we got on with the Sony. So this is the Canon G7X Mark III.
Yep.
We struggled with the focus of this one.
I don't love it.
It just takes a little bit. I personally like the flip up, whereas the Sony flips to the side. Because I think if you accidentally do look at yourself, which we're all guilty of,
sometimes
you can't tell quite as much. Whereas with this one, if it's over there.
Yeah.
So and there are pros and cons to all cameras, and some people will love this way more than the Sony. But it's a great backup camera. We didn't get an awful lot of use out of it before we decided. We didn't give it much of a chance, is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, it's a good backup camera. Like I say, that's something that we would want to be out somewhere in the middle of a series on a holiday and we've got a camera, just in case something happened to this one. Hopefully touch what it doesn't. But that's a backup for that reason. And then if it did happen, like I said, we'd upgrade to the other Sony anyway.
But we could carry on while we were. That's fun. I forgot it did that with the flash. But that's our backup. Also, you don't have, it's just out and in. You don't have the option to add anything. But that is our camera bag.
And our phones.
And
yes,
our phones.
That's obviously what else we use. And a MacBook.
Yeah. And we have the big Mac at home.
Yes.
What is that called? Just a Mac?
The
big one. The big Mac.
Yeah.
That's everything we use. You definitely don't need all of this stuff. This is stuff we've just kind of collected as we go.
Yeah, we have slimmed down a lot, to be fair. We normally had 2 backup cameras.
We also used to have, it was probably more than 2. We had tons of clip-ins for the GoPro. We don't have those now.
Yeah, didn't use them.
No. We do have tripods if we're sitting down.
A big
filming.
tripod, yes.
Yeah, which I think we might take on the next cruise.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that,
that's it.
Yeah, let us know if we're majorly missing anything.
Absolutely.
Or if you've got any opinions on any of these things. I know that a lot of people don't like the Sony, but for us it really works.
Let us know about the other Sony as well, the upgrade one.
Yeah.
If you know about that, if it's a good camera, if it was something to be wary about, or if you got any information about that, would be really good.
Yeah, but if you just watch this because you're a little bit nosy like me,
Absolutely.
then that was everything in our gadget bag. We hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful. Like I said, the links are all down below. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification. We'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.